Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, well then hello, my name is Joe Marco of Marco's Movies, helping you learn more, know more, and talk more about movies. On this channel, I rate, review, and react to movies, so if you enjoyed today's video, please consider clicking that subscribe button. So as today's video's title says, I am joined by a very special guest, my sister. Sister, can you introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Maria. I'm John Marco's big sis. This is our first YouTube video.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to join for a
Together.
while.
Yep.
So why don't you tell the audience what we're watching today?
We're gonna be watching Star Wars for my very first time.
Yeah.
I'm not really a movie expert, but I definitely could appreciate a good movie.
So, coming back to what you just said, what would you kind of say is like your ideal kind of movie? Like, what movies do you like? What are some of your favorites? What's your favorite genre? Just talk about movies.
I would say horror is my favorite by far. I love comedies. I watch a lot of rom-coms, not to be like annoying, but I do. But I love like Pulp Fiction, The Shining, American Psycho, Hereditary is everything.
So basically what she is saying, don't trust her opinion.
I can add some value.
Don't trust her
No.
opinion. I can respect that you like a good horror movie, but that's about it. So, if she says anything about Star Wars, trust me, I'll be the first to
Yeah.
call her a dumbass on it.
Yeah, my opinion.
She doesn't
Nope.
really watch sci-fi movies like that or like fantasy movies. She hasn't seen like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. I haven't either, so I don't know why I'm mentioning those. But you haven't seen movies like Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, Star Wars. She kind of just likes watching like freaking 10 Things I Hate About You and
A lot of 90s rom-coms, like that's majority
anything
of what I
with
watch.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Heath Ledger. You will
Yeah.
pretty much watch. And Cameron Diaz and Elizabeth Hurley and
Yeah.
Goldie,
Oh.
Goldie, whatever her name is.
Yep.
That's basically the type of
That's
movie she likes.
all I watch, and Grey's Anatomy. So I'm just like a little nervous I'm going to be bored during Star Wars.
I'm
But-
nervous you're gonna say something that someone in the comments is basically gonna say to kill yourself because I feel like you're gonna say something very disrespectful to Star Wars in today's video, and we're not gonna hold back any of your opinions, Maria.
Okay, let's go.
So let's quit the talking and get to the reacting, and let's start watching Star Wars.
So if I didn't read any of this, does that mean
You don't have to.
that I'm not
Okay,
going to understand the whole
I'm gonna
movie?
I never read these either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I just spit everywhere. That's
don't-
what I'm saying.
No, I'll
Okay,
I'll
so
help
it's
you
fine.
understand because I know you won't completely.
Thanks, dude. I just
You appreciate it?
thanks for the dig.
This is one of my favorite shots in cinema history.
Why?
Maria, this was made 50 years ago, and look how good this looks.
What's his name? C3P and R2D2. Did I get that right?
C-3PO
C3PO,
and R2-D2.
R2D2.
See, I always say stuff is set in pop culture. Their names are definitely set in pop culture.
Stormtroopers.
Yes.
Yes. Try me.
And that
Darth Vader.
is one of the most badass, crucial movie characters in movie history right there.
Transmission.
Look what he's doing to that guy, Maria.
Consular ship. We're on a diplomatic mission.
If this is a consular ship, where is the ambassador?
I love that stunt. That shit sounds like it hurts.
Ship apart.
She doesn't even know, guys. She doesn't even know.
I don't know what I'm in for.
No. Why that's so significant.
Princess Leia. She's Princess Leia right now, right?
Yeah.
Is she single?
That's your first question? Is she single? Yes, she is. For now.
There goes another one.
Hold your fire.
So is that her ship?
No, she sent the droids away. See, it's only them two. This is one part I disliked about this movie, is that those stupid officers didn't just shoot that down. I get it. I get it wouldn't have
Could
perpetuated
have
the
ended
story.
right there.
The whole There's a episode of How It Should Have Ended where they just shoot it down, and I laugh every time.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
So they're on a planet called Tatooine. It's like a deserted, poor planet.
With the mission of doing what?
Finding Obi-Wan Kenobi. Remember how she said in the message, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope?
Mm-hmm. So I like that it just like started
Like in an action.
as an action scene. I do like that. 'Cause
Gets right to the action.
Yeah, like you get engaged super quickly and you kind of just like want to know what's going on.
Dude, the camera setups in this movie are genius.
Yeah, I like that that point of view.
Like being in the point of view of one.
Who's your favorite character?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So is that Luke Skywalker? I'm confused.
Maria, just watch. I love how all the
Is that a trash can? It looks like a trash can.
I like how the droids, I've always appreciated that they always have their own like unique voice to them. Look at that thing.
So, are all these creatures captured?
Yeah, by these Jawas. They're not creatures, they're
Robots, aliens?
robots, they're droids.
All right, fine. Let's go.
Luke, tell your uncle if he gets a translator, be sure it speaks Boston.
I suppose you're programmed for etiquette.
Oh, are they like
protocol.
trying to buy? Okay, no, I was confused. I love their voices.
Is there anything I might do to help?
I love how C-3PO just goes and takes a bath real quick.
Just this quick little dip.
And I love how he just is just standing up and
Chilling,
isn't
just
sitting. He's just like,
chilling.
What's this?
So when was this movie made?
78. 77. Sorry. Thinking of the original.
Yeah,
one.
this looks really, really amazing.
It is.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
You've been sleeping your whole life, so I don't know why you're looking at that camera. Don't sleep.
He's related to Ben. That wizard's just a crazy old man. Tomorrow I want you to take that R2 unit to Anchorhead and have its memory erased. That'll be... I'll make it up.
So is he his uncle
Yeah,
and his aunt? Her aunt. His aunt.
Yeah.
His aunt.
uncle and aunt.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
This is one of the most beautiful shots in cinema history.
Gorge.
And listen to the John Williams score.
Gorgina.
Dude, this is like giving me the chills. He just wants to like go out there and
The wind beneath my wing. Where'd Lucas go?
He said he had
His
to
name's
think
not
of
Lucas, it's a Luke.
Landspeeder
And those
or
are Tusken Raiders.
Landspeeder or Batmobile?
Batmobile? Is that even a fucking question?
Hey, I don't know your fucking life. Is that Obi-Wan?
Busy day.
Dang. Oh, the fucking score in the background.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That is a name I haven't heard for far, far long.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
We know it.
Of course I know him.
course I
He's
know
me.
He's me.
That's Obi-Wan.
Sense in you risking yourself on my account. I'm done for.
Dude, look, he wants to sacrifice himself. I completely forgot about that.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Oh,
Not as clumsy or random as a blaster. An elegant weapon.
Dude, that is just... That's the most iconic weapon.
dude, and it looks so good too.
You'll find it.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars.
Oh my god.
Now he begs you
What,
to help
the
him in his
Clone
struggle
Wars?
against the Empire.
Yeah, just
I regret that I'm unable
rewatching this movie and hearing all the events that were told after all the stuff I've seen in books I've read, it's just like... It's emotional.
She needs your help. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
Don't disrespect Alec Guinness.
Hey, he's a good time. I didn't say anything.
I hate
He's
it,
trying to
there's nothing I can do
fucking
about it right
brad
now.
this guy. Right? Essentially, he's trying to
He wants to teach him the ways.
teach him the ways of the Force.
That, you see that shit?
Nice haircut, dude. Fucking Lloyd Christmas
Yeah,
over
Lloyd
here.
Christmas.
If the rebels have obtained a complete technical readout of this station, it is possible, however unlikely, that they might find a weakness. Buoyant enough to find the rebels' hidden fort.
Ooh, chill, 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 chill. No.
I love the sound of the choking. The.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Vader, release him.
See, no one talks about Tarkin. He just told Vader to
stop.
stop. No one tells
So
Darth.
who is he?
He's Admiral Tarkin.
You say that like I know.
He's like the general of
Okay.
this place. He just straight up was like, Vader, release him. And Vader just comprehended. No issues.
That's true.
But no one talks about him. He was badass, guys. He was.
Damn. No. This is like Uncle Ben and Aunt May and Spider-Man. I can't do it.
Look. You saw their bodies?
No.
If she's this surprised from this, I can't wait for the rest of this trilogy.
No. I just want to give him the hug.
But look at that. That is my favorite part of this whole movie.
How he just has like...
No, how he looked away. Like, this is his whole life.
It's almost like he was motivated.
He's lived with these people his entire life. He looks away because he doesn't want to see it, but then he looks right back at it. Right what he doesn't want to look at, he just stares directly at it. And that's such good character development for Luke.
He's facing his fear.
And it's such subtle directing. It's such subtle filmmaking. I love it.
I want to come with you to Alder.
Yes!
There's nothing for me here now.
No, there isn't.
He went from I want to pick up
No.
I want to go to the Tashi station to pick up some power converters to like that in 20 minutes.
That's the type of revelation I'm trying to have.
Moss Eisley Spaceport. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
They portray events that are coming so well.
They foreshadow a lot.
They foreshadow so much stuff.
They're tricking them,
You
right?
don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his
Yes!
He just
The Force.
Force. Oh yes, the band.
Just makes me want to be there.
Fucking iconic, bro.
I can't do it. I like that all of them are different characters. It's
Yeah.
not like they actually took
Can you
the time.
imagine creating all these characters,
it's really
bro?
dope.
And just this universe?
Dude, he has balls on his chin. Don't fuck with Obi. Don't fuck with Obi. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dude, bloody
That's what I
hardcore shit.
thought.
You saw that? Bloody hardcore shit.
That was.
There's
not
no
that
blood
gore.
though in Star Wars genuinely, so I appreciate that.
Han Solo. I'm Captain.
Where the fuck did you come from, Harrison Ford?
For passage to the Alder.
He
You
just
didn't you didn't know he was in this movie, huh?
he just popped out of nowhere.
Okay, you guys got yourselves a ship. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Docking Bay 94.
94.
I love how he's just ready to go.
The fuck is wrong with his voice?
He's a freaking. His name's Greedo.
That's right.
By the way, Han shot first.
Is that the ship you would?
That's the Millennium Mother. It's right there.
piece of junk.
Oh shit. Get in! Get in! Close that motherfucker!
What do you think of Star Wars, Finny? Do you like it?
He thinks it's a good
He
time.
likes it.
Governor Tarkin, I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Damn.
She ain't playing around.
Charming.
Commence primary ignition.
They could have easily just made these guys stormtroopers, but they have like their own suits, their own helmets.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Damn, like it was nothing.
Now be careful, R2.
They could have just had dialogue between the other characters, but they decided to have this dope ass game they're playing that they did in stop motion.
Feel something. I could almost see the remote.
That's good. You've taken your first step into a larger world.
There's another ship coming in.
Maybe they know what happened.
It's an Imperial fighter. That's no moon. It's a space station.
It's too big to be a space station.
Be something you can do.
There's nothing I can do about it, kid.
It's like Leatherface.
How is it like a leather?
I don't know, just how like Leatherface makes like stupid fucking noises.
Yeah, but it's not Chewbacca. I mean, I could see it a little bit, not a lot.
Just like a giant.
Princess Leia.
The princess? She's here? Princess? Where is she? Princess? What's
I love how Han's just like, princess?
You just got a boner. I feel like I bring a different perspective to this. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't think anyone in the history of watching Star Wars was like,
oh, he just got a boner!
They're gonna kill her!
Better her than me.
Damn, what a little bitch ass!
I love Han, though. I just love how he just randomly, everyone's just quiet, he's like,
It's like the Amanda show. Don't blow your cover. That's some Leatherface shit.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
What happened?
Just like weapons malfunction. But, thank you. How are you?
Weapons malfunction.
How are you?
Negative.
Please don't do that.
Reactor leak here. Conversation anyway.
That's some shit I would do.
I love how
boring conversation.
Han's solution to everything, just shoot it.
Obi-Wan is here. The Force is with him.
If you're right, he must not be allowed to escape.
Are there any other ways out of the cell bay? We've been cut off!
Dude, she's a
She's a badass.
She is.
Whoa. Well, you guys were just standing there. What do you expect?
What do you want them to do?
Do something. Jump.
He got dragged down pretty fucking quick, Maria.
Hey. Oh, this is like the shit that's like my nightmare. Like the walls closing in on me. No. Is she trying to use her legs?
Listen to them. They're dying, R2.
It's all my fault.
Dude, C-2PO is so funny.
Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way?
Whoa.
That was me. That was mean.
A heavy roast.
Walking carpet. Shut up. They could have just had him cross the bridge. But instead, we got Luke being a badass.
Oh. I just feel like they look like they're having so much fun making this movie. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. You saw that little twirl here? He's like, I still got it!
I'll be honest. I'm just gonna say this now. This lightsaber fight, in terms of the physical aspect, is a little underwhelming.
Yeah, it is.
Because they didn't know if this would even work. They didn't know if they were able to pull this off because they didn't have the editing ready.
Look, So are these the only two people in the whole movie that have lightsabers?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Oh no.
What?
No! Oh.
Did he do that to like motivate him?
I'm not telling you.
He had to have done that to like make him step up and be like, I got this shit.
Bro, Lucas had a terrible day today. He lost his aunt, his uncle, his mentor.
You in, kid?
He's going through it.
Sure.
I just wish I could like see them making this movie because it's so awesome and so just it's so cool looking. You can't even imagine them making this movie.
Do you think Spielberg could have directed this video or this movie?
Are you? Yes, he could have.
Do you think he would have done it better?
No. I think this is almost a perfect movie in terms
like
of
a masterpiece.
Yeah.
The target area is only 2 meters wide. It's a small thermal exhaust port right below the main port. The shaft leads directly to the reactor system.
They're playing it out like such a big thing because you see everyone's face. They're like,
This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Kenobi and will soon see the end of the rebellion.
Why don't you come with us? Pretty good in a fight. Could use you.
Come on. Why don't you take a look around? You know what's about to happen, what they're up against.
What's gonna happen?
Luke has never driven one of these.
I know, yes, I understand that.
We count 30 rebel ships, Lord Vader, but they're so small they're evading our turbo lasers.
We'll have to destroy them ship to ship. Get the crews to their fighters.
Pull up! No, I'm all right.
Ooh.
Several fighters have broken off from the main group. Come with me.
This is why Darth Vader is such a badass. He doesn't just sit back and let shit happen. He takes action. He goes and fights.
Stay and attack.
I love how Darth Vader has his own unique ship. It's the one with the curved edges.
Damn.
Darth Vader's a good ass pilot too, though.
We're right above you. Turn to point 05. We'll cover for you.
Dude, it's like they're
You
just.
can't catch a break.
R2, that stabilizer's broken loose again. See if you can't lock it down.
Hurry, Luke, they're coming in much faster this time. We can't hold them.
That was his friend too.
Use the force.
That's one of the most
But he's gained a
iconic.
lot,
That's
too.
one of the most iconic movie lines of all time. Use the Force, Luke.
I'm all right.
He's going in blind. Here we go.
This is so fucking intense, and I know what happens, but still. Oh, look how close he is. Dude, Luke needs to freaking hurry up. I'm getting jittery.
I have you now.
No, you don't.
What?
Ooh, he's back. Yeah, look out.
There's that character development you were waiting for. There's the character.
He came through.
I love how he just is like, and he breathes. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, sucks to suck. Sequel?
No shit, there's a sequel.
No shit, Sherlock.
But what I appreciate so much about this movie is they were just trying to make one great movie.
You can repair him, can't you?
We'll get to work on him right away.
Yeah, you will. You better.
Must repair him. Sir, if any of my circuits or gears will help, I'll gladly donate them. He'll be all right.
Stop hating on CP3PO.
He's coming through with the leather jacket?
Yeah, he got an outfit change, huh? It's gold too.
Cousin It stole from R2-D2.
There's a lot of movies that stole from this one, yes ma'am. Chewie didn't get an award though. That's a big controversial thing, is why didn't Chewie get an award?
Yeah, it's because he's furry.
It's because he's a walking carpet. Alright, let's pause it.
Written and directed.
Live reaction time. What did you think of Star Wars?
I thought it was really good.
You thought
I really enjoyed it. I was engaged. I really liked the characters in it. I feel like I could empathize with all of them in a different way.
So who was your favorite character in this movie?
I'm gonna say I really like C-3PO because
That's a different one.
I don't know, I just feel like he's like a good time and he like means well and he's kind of like the glue. Like he just wants everyone to like
I don't know if he's the glue.
Get along. I don't know, I just feel like he like makes a bigger contribution than what.
So rewatching this movie for the 501st time. I would say, based solely off this movie, Han Solo is my favorite character. I think he developed the most. Besides Luke, I think Luke, he went from Tosche Station to pick up some power converters, to watching his aunt and uncle die right in front of him, to letting go, trusting his instinct, using the Force, and just... I love the scene...
He trusted himself. He learned to trust himself, and that's really empowering.
Yeah, this movie has a lot of
a lot of themes.
A lot of themes
in this movie.
I love how the Death Star blows up. It's just a big ring and all the sparkles.
And the cinematography was amazing. It was very aesthetically pleasing.
So she mentioned Steven Spielberg directing this. I don't think this would have been as good with Steven Spielberg directing. I will say Steven Spielberg is by far a better director than George Lucas. I'm not going to say writer, producer. I'm not going to say anything about that. Directing wise, he's better. But
it was a beautiful movie.
George Lucas, he put his heart and soul.
But because he wrote it and directed it,
had such a big thing in his heart.
He had this image already while he was creating the story. He had this image,
and he
perfectly portrayed it. So I feel like if Spielberg or anybody else,
it was his story. Yeah,
anybody else directed it, it would have been misconstrued, and it would have been not as
this is the story
epic as it is.
And on set, Mark Hamill and Han Solo were known to be real pain in the asses to work with, and a lot of the other actors were even they were just annoying on set because they didn't.
What's Princess Leia's name?
Carrie Fisher.
She was probably my favorite character.
She was a little badass.
She was a fucking badass, and the fact that she stood up to the general and was just sticking up for herself.
Yeah. But George Lucas did. I think this is one of cinema's masterpieces. The next episode we're going to watch together. I don't know when, but pretty soon, probably in a week, we'll do the next one. I will say the next one is my favorite. I think it's the best made one, but
Is it supposed to be this? It's sequel?
The sequel right after this. The second one's my favorite. I think it's the best made and the most... I think the lightsaber battle that happens...
How many more years later did that one come out after this?
3.
Okay.
So next one's my favorite. You guys know it's my favorite movie of all time. But I consider Episode 1, Star Wars, a masterpiece because of how revolutionary it was, the amount of issues George Lucas... What George Lucas and Steven Spielberg being with Jaws and George Lucas with Star Wars, they had so many production issues, so seeing what they crafted with those issues inspires me so much more to just want to try something, you know?
Yeah, they made it work.
They were
innovative.
They made it work even with those production issues, so these are some of the most inspiring movies for me. And yeah,
the wardrobe, the score,
everything was
perfect.
I think this is just one of cinema's perfect movies, in my opinion. Yes, you could say the stormtroopers can't shoot. Yes, you could say all this, But just for us to feel like there could be
in
this
1977.
For us to believe that this galaxy far, far away could exist, I think that just says it.
And the fact that this was shot in 1977, it's like I'm shook. It's
what
beautiful.
What do you think you would give this rating wise?
Out of what?
Like a letter grade, A+, A minus.
I would give it an A-. It's not really like my kind of movie.
No, I'm surprised.
Like,
I thought she was gonna like be bored with this movie.
No, I was really engaged and like
me.
I wanted to know what like about it.
Yeah.
Like I had
think
questions.
when you watch the second one, I think your score for this one will go even more higher. Seeing where the characters go in the second one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she thinks of Star Wars.
I thought it was really good.
To me, it's an A+. It's a top 25 movie all time for me. I love this movie. And I don't know what cinema would be without this movie.
Finally got watching Star Wars off my bucket list.
And there's
now I have Indiana Jones.
Back to the Future.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. If you guys like watching these reaction videos with me and my sister, watching classic movies that I've already watched, so we are going to find a couple that we both haven't watched and watch them together, because I think that'll also be fun to do. But if you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, please leave this video a thumbs up. And as always, keep watching movies.
Oh,